You'll have had the opportunity here at the EAA, I'm sure, to see a lot of electro cars. The EAA is all about sustainability, electromobility. Lots of rational arguments why electromobility is right for the future. But we wanted to deliver, with our interpretation of an urban electric car, a really, really emotional car. So to really stand out by standing for something, CUPRA is a brand that clearly stands for design. So very sporty design, but also stands out for sportiness. And Jorge Diaz, our design boss, has been working on this car now for over a year, and we're really happy to have this here with us in Frankfurt. And now with Jorge, I would like to unleash the CUPRA Urban Rebel. So great job, Jorge. I think you really delivered with certainly a very rebellious, provocative interpretation of what urban electromobility can be like in the future. And when we asked Jorge to come up with a design car for the show here in the ERR, we thought, do we do a series car, or do we start where CUPRA starts, with the DNA of CUPRA, which is cup racing? So obviously the inspiration of this car comes from motorsport. You can't miss it. But I promise you, and this was Jorge's commitment from the beginning, that the series car he delivers will look like this car. It might not have the tail on the back and the big fin on the front, but it certainly will have the proportions and the lines of this car, which I think really stands out because it stands for something. We will be, I think, amongst all the offer for the next generation, a real emotional car. There will still be, and I believe still be, car lovers. Also in the future, we talked today that mobility will become a currency that people just want to use or use. But I still think there will be a generation of car lovers that want fantastic cars that look great, that drive great. And I think, Jorge, you and team have done an excellent job, and perhaps you can explain where your inspiration came from and how you got to this fantastic design.
Wayne, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Wayne. Thank you very much to all of you to be here today. It's a real pleasure to show you not only this amazing car, but as well we want to show you where our ideas are coming from. And this is a very, very special moment. So for us, CUPRA is an unconventional and emotional challenger brand from Barcelona. We really feel emotions, and this is why we create design values, that is our stones to be able to go in the future with something very special. One of the values is emotional design, so we believe in emotions. We want to take your heart and really bring this emotional feeling that comes in every CUPRA. As well, very important for us, as Wayne said, we want to stand out, we want to be different, we want to be unique, and this is why we have such a special design. Another element, we are a challenging brand. We want to find our own way, our own route. Something very important, full electric, no? We say that, okay, electrification is coming, but we want to have this combination of sportiness and electrification. I think this combination will make CUPRA very, very special. Another point, when we designed this car, actually we were thinking in the next generation. Which is the next generation? We work really close to Generation Z. A generation, actually, they are fully connected. They are really into digital work. And actually, with them, actually, we can see on the colors of the car that they are very special. They are really, really digital-oriented. As well, what we have is the caring. No? So it's important that this generation take care of the planet. So this combination of sportiness, emotion, and taking care of the planet is together today more strong than ever in the CUPRA models. For us now, what we did is this philosophy we translate in one car. So this car represents the essence of the design values for the future CUPRA models. And now we want to explain you as well where the ideas are coming from. The first thing is the proportion. We have an amazing proportion. It's really a small car. You can see it's a compact. It's a bit more than 4 meters, but full of emotion, full of sculptural design. And this, what is creating is this desire that when you see it in the street, you just get in love with the car. Another element very important for us is the dynamic feeling. We are coming from Barcelona, and actually we spar in Barcelona. When you see Barcelona, actually in Barcelona we have a street that is crossing the city that is called the Diagonal of Barcelona. This is the faster way to get into the heart of the city. And actually we represent this line on the light that you see on the side. You have a line that goes through and actually make the car move forward. No? It's very, very emotional, very strong from our city. Another concept that we create is the forward-looking. We create a helmet concept. That this means that the glass is united with the side window, like a helmet, and this have the intention of moving forward. We don't care what happened in the past. We just look to the future. One of the elements of design is the face. The face is the reflection of who you are, and we want to have a face that is very confident. That actually you say, okay, I know what I want, and I just go for this. For this reason, we create this triangular signature that is very special for CUPRA, and you can recognize the car in the day and in the night. This actually, when you see the logo, actually is coming from the logo of CUPRA. With the construction, we create this triangle, easy to recognize everywhere. Another element very important is the tension. You feel certain tension all over the car, and we have these two lines very marked. As well, we have it in the Formentor, but now with much more sculptural, much more sensuality all over the car. Unconventional, we say, okay, we are unconventional, and actually we want to bring something new. We have the sack nose, that is the negative that we have in the front. As well, we have in the back a negative, and this pulls the car with extra tension on the side view of the model. Athletic, we are Mediterranean country, and actually we like this sensuality in the surface, and this is really France. This is what we say before, we bring Barcelona to the rest of the world. So we create a sensual sculptural. You can see a really nice reflection between the lights and the shadow, and this is very special. We have a very special light in Barcelona, and we reflect as well in our model today. Another element is to provoke. No? We say, okay, we want to provocate, we want to be different. This is where we have this spoiler that is extremely iconic in the rear, that actually is connected with the lights and create a U very easy to recognize from far away. And striking back, here you see the back leg that you can go, but it's amazing because what we create is a very strong shoulder. Then we went in and create a very strong wheeler. So this create like a bull really sitting very close to the road. Very strong appearance of the car. All this we created to make an agile car because, as we say, we don't want electrification to be boring. We want something exciting. And this with the coupe line, so this line is really dropping down, connected with the rocker that is lifting up, create like the car is actually in movement, even if it's standing still. So this is a very nice perception of the emotion. As well, unexpected, no? For finish, you can see the colors. No? The colors is something very unusual. You can see the violet is changing to the blue. And then we have this dot that represents the digital era. It's actually like pixels all around the car, emphasizing the main lines of the vehicle. All this we created to bring emotions and to boost your desire. Thank you very much. And I will give the pass to Dr. Bernarditz. Thank you.
So, thank you, Jorge. As Wayne mentioned already, we will transfer all the design language into our future small BEV car, but for sure this car here is a proper race car. We built a car with wishbones, double wishbones front and rear. We have a front electric motor, rear electric motor, so a four-wheel driven car. And this is a proper rallycross car. You can choose your torque distribution between front and rear. Power level, we have consistent power of 250 kilowatts and the peak power of 320 kilowatts. It's a two-seater. We constructed a two-seater that you can use it really for rally purpose with the battery behind the seats. Nevertheless, a good weight distribution, and this is a really nice car. I drove it already as a prototype, and it's a lot of fun. But for sure, the technology of this car will not make the way to the serial production. What will make the way to the serial production is what we call the small BEV. The small BEV is our future project, which will be launched in 2025. You see a silhouette of the shape on the screen, but all the elements of this car will move to this sketch in the future. And this car will be based on the MEB21, so the smaller version of the MEB platform of VW. And we will lead the cluster of development for 3 brands, for CUPRA, for VW, and for Skoda in Martorell, and develop all the cars for these brands. And our ambition is also to produce these cars on the Iberian Peninsula. So this is a big plan for the future for all of us and for Spain. And with that, thank you very much. I hand back over to Wayne.
So thank you, Werner. Thank you, Werner. Thank you, Jorge, for doing such a great job. Now we just have to deliver by 2025. I think the CUPRA UrbanRebel is going to be a real game changer. Not only in the market, not only for our brand, democratizing electromobility for masses, making urban cars sexy for the next generation of young customers. I think they will love this, they'll love the design, they'll love the performance that this car offers. But I don't think it's only a game changer for the brand, I think it's a game changer for our industry, a game changer certainly for SEAT, a key strategic project for SEAT, for the Volkswagen Group, and I think for Spain as well. Senor Martinez, I think for the Spanish industry, automobile industry, this car is so important because this is not only a car that helps us move towards CUPRA, it's a car that helps us transform our company. From SEAT today, from a manufacturing company building 500,000 combustion cars to a company, hopefully 2025, building 500,000 electric cars on the small BEV platform from the Volkswagen Group for the different brands of the Volkswagen Group. It's a huge project that we're involved with. We have the full support of the Spanish government, so we're very happy for that. And we're in discussions and well advanced now with our project, which involves not only us as SEAT and the Volkswagen Group and the support of the whole of the Volkswagen Group. We can't do this on our own, but also has a big ambition as well to be able to build 500,000 electric cars in Spain. First of all, you need to sell them. So the Spanish market needs to be developed, and we need to set up the infrastructure, and we need to also have to be able to build 500,000 electric cars, obviously have the ability to produce the batteries, hopefully as well in Spain, that we're working on together with the Volkswagen Group. So as I say, a real game changer, a rebel. And I say, you know, I've been now at SEAT for 5 years, and when I joined SEAT, I never knew we were going to end up doing this. Things have changed so real fast. And I call myself at SEAT the rebel with a cause. And we have a cause, and the cause is quite simple. It's launching this very emotional electric brand for the next generation, and at the same time transforming our company to electrification. It's a huge task. We don't have a lot of time, but it's a lot of fun. And as I've always said, I think at the moment there's no better place to be in the car industry than at SEAT and CUPRA, because it's hell of a fun. And it's great to have had you all here today and on live stream. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation. Thank you for being here.